Hello and welcome to another episode of Kentucky Esports Weekly. I'm your host, Nathan Stevens, and I'm glad you're with us today. We've got some UK events happening this week, leading us out of the semester, which has seemed very long, but we're nearing the end, getting into that holiday spirit. But we've got some esports news for you. We've got some UK events news for you. And we'll cap it all off with industry info with Tyler and Morgan. So we got a lot of good things going on. So stick with us, enjoy this. So right now, let's go to Alex Cutadean with some UK updates. Take it away, Alex.
Thanks, Nathan. We have a lot of big stuff going on this week, so let's get right into it. We're excited to announce that UK's cornerstone facility focused on esports and innovation is opening soon. Here's some video footage inside that just barely touches on what it has to offer. So head to esports.uky.edu for information about its grand opening. All week long at 5 p.m. Eastern, we have the Virtual Governors Cup, where UK and U of L will battle it out in different games each night. Stick around after that on Wednesday at 8 p.m. for Ring Around the Roadies with Ben Branscombe for some iRacing action. We also have an action-packed Saturday with Gaming with the High Five crew at noon, followed by the UK Football Watch Party at 4 p.m. with Jeremy Jarman, Cash Daniel, and friends. And as always, every morning from 8 to 10 a.m. we have Nathan Stevens and team streaming Coffee and Consoles. Before I go, I want to remind all students to get their free COVID test before returning home to ensure a happy and healthy holiday. Remember to tune into our Twitch channel for all the great streaming action. That's all for this week. Back to you, Nathan.
That's certainly some exciting news as usual. The UK's Twitch channel is on the up and up with exciting events, so make sure not to miss that channel. It's a lot going on. That is twitch.tv/University of KY. Don't miss it. All right, let's move into some esports quick hitters. According to data from safebettingsites.com, seems completely legit by the way, the two most watched publishers in 2020, and this is no surprise, has been Epic Games and Riot Games. The total amount of watched hours between both publishers topped 3.6 billion for the year. Yep, you heard that right. 3.6 billion hours. Between Valorant and League of Legends, it's no surprise that Riot accounted for 2.35 billion of those hours, with Epic Games' Fortnite accounting for the majority of the rest. The fact that 2020 games have seen that many hours is astounding and definitely shows that Twitch and streaming in general is going nowhere soon. It is just expanding, which is always good stuff. So now you can file this next story under the word proper. High School Esports League, that is the name of the organization, has partnered with the Army National Guard, ASUS, Intel, and a few others to deliver fully equipped esports labs to 25 lucky high schools in America. High schools around the nation can apply for this esports lab from now until December 31st at the following link, highschoolesportsleague.com. It's quite the mouthful. If chosen, the high school will be gifted some high-end machines that include a 10th generation i7 chipset and a GTX 1660 card, which will pretty much run everything. Yes, it's not a 3080 card, but the 1660 has some good kick to its giddy up. It will definitely do VR and will bring the frame rates that PC elitists need. In addition to the tech, students will be shown how to build and maintain their own systems, which is a gift that keeps on giving in their life. And yeah, it's a pretty cool program for high schools and something that should be looked into immediately, high school folks. Anyway, cool stuff. On that note, that is it for Esports Quick Hitters. Now on to some industry news with Tyler and Morgan. Take it away.
Hello, I'm Tyler Ralston.
And I'm Morgan Mulberry.
And this is your week's industry news. This past week, the next generation of consoles finally launched in most countries across the world. The Xbox Series X and S released on the 10th at prices of $499 and $299 respectively. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 5 released on the 12th with a price of $499 for its full edition and $399 for its digital-only variant. So far, PlayStation 5 seems to have a lead in launch exclusives, with hits such as Spider-Man Miles Morales and the originals remaster alongside other titles such as Demon's Souls Remastered. The Xbox still has a collection of solid games such as the Halo Collection, Destiny 2's Beyond Light expansion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Black Ops Cold War, and more. Considering that the pandemic is still ongoing and how in prior years people would congregate and camp outside stores waiting for their purchases and pre-orders, both Microsoft and PlayStation have been handling their sales mostly, if not entirely, online. Regardless, in both cases, the launch of these consoles was explosive, with Microsoft stating they had more sales than any previous launch, and PlayStation experiencing a stock shortage. Many excited consumers are struggling to purchase a new console or even receive their pre-orders, especially when resale bot networks are rapidly purchasing the merchandise and flipping it for extreme prices on sites such as eBay. However, it is best to keep in mind that the holiday season is coming, and so is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It is highly unlikely that either company would miss the opportunity to ship thousands of new consoles during the easiest time of the year to push products. So patience will serve us all well. If you are looking to join either side of the next generation, keep an eye out on sites such as Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, and other trusted storefronts.
One of the biggest mobile AR games, Pokemon Go, launched in 2016, released an update that allows trainers to transfer Pokemon from the app to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Once you reach level 40 in Pokemon Go, you transfer to Pokemon Home. From there, you can transfer to Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's nice to see Pokemon Go connecting to other games on other platforms.
With the discussion of the next generation, it fits to talk about at least one of the most anticipated launch titles for the PlayStation 5, Demon's Souls. A remaster of From Software's foundation for what would become the Soulsborne genre, Bluepoint Games has done a breathtaking job at reimagining the bleak but fascinating world of Demon's Souls. Everything from the physical environments, dynamic lighting, new, unique animations for attacks, parries, and backstabs, to even full facial animation for speaking characters is absolutely incredible. Despite all these changes, the devs took care in giving new life to the game, but not changing its identity by matching the core mechanics and frame data from the original. This means that even with the overhaul in appearance, enemy AI will behave the same, and mechanics such as parrying keep their original timings. In addition to these features, the devs added a photo mode with filters for capturing in-game moments, and even a performance or cinematic mode for those who wish to experience the game at its most technically functional or visually appealing peaks. Prior to the game's release, there was a lot of discussion in the community about the possibility of restoring cut content or the addition of new content in the remaster. This is something the developers weighed in on, stating a desire to uphold From Software's original intentions for the world and aesthetic. Now, after its release, players have discovered a hidden secret area in Boletaria accessed through the Tower Knight Arkstone. At the dead end of a small alleyway, there is an illusory wall that can be dispelled simply by attacking it. Doing so will reveal a locked door, which is where players discover they can use the photo mode camera to peer behind the door and see a single item atop a small statue. How this door is opened and what the item behind it is have yet to be revealed, so it seems the community has a bit of a unique treasure hunt on its hands. If you wish to test your mettle against the dragons, demons, and lost souls in the world of Demon's Souls, it is available now on PlayStation 5 for $69.99.
Former Rockstar North president and lead producer of Grand Theft Auto, Leslie Benzies, created an open-world game called Everywhere. Benzies' company called Rocket Boy Games started the development back in 2016 with two other former Rockstar North employees, Matthew Smith and Colin Entwistle. It has co-op multiplayer featured and will be moved to the Unreal Engine platform. A release date is not yet confirmed, but more details on the game will be coming soon.
Arcane Lion, the team behind the Dishonored franchise, has a new trailer for their next title, Deathloop. The stylized trailer highlights the island players will be trapped on, Black Reef. Colt is locked in a time loop, resetting at the end of each day or at any point when he dies, which makes escape pretty difficult when everyone on the island is hunting him as the main attraction. In order to break free, 8 key targets must be eliminated using every weapon, tool, and power at your disposal. But that would be too easy, which is where Juliana comes in. She is a rival assassin set on keeping the loop going for reasons unrevealed. So as you hunt down your targets, she will be hunting you. The trailer showcases use of stealth tactics such as death from above style takedowns and assassinations from behind, as well as different guns and a strange power that causes people to float off the ground unable to retaliate. Familiar mechanics for those who have played Dishonored. Overall, it looks to be an action-packed and tense game of cat and mouse in a bid for the player to survive and escape. As their tagline says, if at first you don't succeed, die again. Deathloop now has a release date set for May 21st, 2021 on the PlayStation 5 and PC, with a year of exclusivity before releasing on other platforms.
Last week, Microsoft announced that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will be getting a month of Disney Plus subscription for free if they never had a Disney Plus account. This offer would have to be redeemed by March 2021 to be eligible. The Mandalorian Season 2 just released a few weeks prior, so now is a good time to catch up on the first season. And that is all we have in the industry news for this week. I am Morgan Mulberry.
And I'm Tyler Ralston.
And now back to Nathan.
All right, everybody, that wraps up this episode of Kentucky Esports Weekly. We hope you all have a good rest of your week. Just remember to be safe, finish the semester strong, and good luck to you. So we'll talk to you next week. Bye.